Another night of demonstrations in Sacramento. A protester was hit by a police SUV at a vigil last night. Demonstrators are calling for justice after the shooting death of Stephon Clark by police nearly 2 weeks ago. Natasha Fatah has been following the story for us all morning and joins us now. Natasha, we've got an update on the protesters' condition. What do we know?
That's right, John. So the woman that we've been able to identify thanks to the Sacramento Bee newspaper, Wanda Cleveland, has been released from the medical center where she was treated last night for minor injuries. She's spoken to the newspaper. According to them, she has had bruises on her arms and the back of her head. She was one of hundreds of protesters that first went to the vigil and then went into the streets demonstrating, demanding justice, or at least answers for how the Sacramento police have handled the fatal police shooting of 22-year-old Stephon Clark. Now, I want to show you the incident of where Wanda Cleveland was struck by the police vehicle. It might be disturbing to some folks at home. You are going to hear screaming. You're going to see someone get hit. So let's have a look at that.
Oh my gosh! Oh my God!
So very frightening scene. It's been slowed down for you here so you can see that is a sheriff's department SUV, and that, we understand, is Wanda Cleveland. Let's bring up part of her statement that she gave to the Sacramento Bee, saying about the officer, he never even stopped. It was a hit and run. If I did that, I'd be charged. And she goes on to say it's disregard for human life. Now, all of this coming from the folks in Sacramento. And of course, at the time when the Sacramento Police Department is under a tremendous amount of pressure for the way that they have, according to some, mishandled the Stephon Clark story. And now they're going to have to deal with this as well.
Stephon Clark, of course, the young man shot. Presumably the police thought because he had a gun, it turned out to be a cell phone, and multiple shots fired there. So with this latest incident, what are police saying?
So the police have released a statement this morning regarding what happened last night. They confirmed that, yes, this incident did take place, that their vehicle did strike Wanda Cleveland, but they say she received minor injuries. And they also say that they had 2 police vehicles at the scene and that they were surrounded by dozens of protesters, and they were told repeatedly to get out of the way, and they didn't. They say that the car moved at a slow pace. That's their description. They also say that a number of vandals in the crowd, those are their words, caused scratches, dents, and a shattered rear window on one of the sheriff's vehicles. There are a number of eyewitnesses that have spoken to local media as well. They corroborate some of what the police are saying, that yes, the crowd surrounded the car, that no, they would not move despite the fact that the police repeatedly told them to do so. And some even said that eggs were thrown at the vehicles. We don't have a statement from the police indicating that, but in the meantime, they say they're taking this seriously and they're going to have their own internal investigation.